And hello there you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Or welcome to the channel if it's your first time here. My name is Animal Introvert, and in this video we're doing something special. That is a holiday and New Year's special. So, you read the title, you saw the thumbnail, we are doing an unboxing to start off the new year. New stuff for a new year. So let's get right into it, right after the intro. Yep, you heard me right, we're doing an unboxing this video. We have, well, one of them is really an unbagging, but we have 3 different sized containers. We have a small bag, a medium box, and a bit of a larger box. So we're gonna be going from smallest to largest, and starting with the smallest, let's go. And I should also probably say that I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in so long. So we're starting off with the smallest thing, which is the bag. And if you work in the medical profession or just have sharp eyes, you may be able to tell what this is. And that is some syringes. Now we have 2 basic syringe sizes, which is this smaller one that I'm demonstrating here. And it's a bit more accurate and precise. It goes up to 1 millimeter, and then this larger one, which goes up to 3 milliliters. And we also have this bag within the bag that has all the syringe tips. Now, there's multiple of each size, and there are 4 different sizes. So I'm gonna cut over to when I have them all nice and lined up. So yeah, like I said, 2 different syringes. The larger one going up to 3 milliliters and the smaller one going up to 1 milliliter. And 4 different tips. There's this black one, which is just like totally like not even any metal. And by the way, all of these are blunt end syringes, so I can't accidentally stab myself. I actually have a fear of needles, which is really bad in these times, in this global sickness that's happening right now. But yeah, all of these tips just fit really snug, and there's 4, like I said, and so there's this first one. Honestly, anyone in the medical profession or anyone who knows what this tip is for, please leave it in the comments, because I have no clue. Also, it just really helped out all the other watchers, all the other viewers, rather. Then also, I have another, which is blue, and it's like a very, very thin metal. This is the most similar to more that'd be for like surgical, but of course it's blunt, so I can't accidentally stab myself, but this is the most like what you'd actually see a doctor using because it's so thin and so precise. Then there's another slightly larger one, and yeah, all of these fit really snug, which is really good. There's another slightly larger one, and all of these are like color-coded, which is really nice. Then there's another one here, which is, as you can see, a bit thicker than the previous one. This one is like greenish, sort of. And so, yeah, as you can see, it's a lot thicker, and also it's a lot longer of a tip, which is, this is probably the one I'm gonna be using the most. And then there's this other one, which is even bigger. So yeah, and it was black. So yeah, as you can see, all of them work. Oh no, it's another green one. It's another green one. Never mind, but black. But yeah, they all work really well, and I really love these. I'm so glad I have these, because whenever my test tubes would dry out, now I have a way to save the ants inside without making a whole new test tube and hoping that they'll just move. Because as we all know, ants do not like moving. So on to the next thing, which is this here box. Now, this was something I didn't actually expect to see. And as you can see, I'm having a bit of a hard time opening it. I already opened it, but now I just can't find where I open it. I'm like, oh, this is it. No, wait a minute. Nope, it's over here. Nope, no, it's not. Come on. Ah, there it is. So yeah, we have a couple of things. We actually have a bag within a box. That bigger blow up that just looks like it's full of air is actually just air. So yeah, this is from Ants Assemble LLC. Really good company, even just seeing from this one product. And honestly, anyone who's bought from them before and has bought this, please tell me what some of these parts are for. I'll show you which parts I'm talking about. it's in this smaller baggie, which I'll get to soon. So first, we have this. And that 20 by 150 was 4 millimeters. It's a 20 by 150 millimeter test tube. It is a test tube holder. I am so happy because I have so many 20 millimeter test tubes that I'm not using right now because I'm afraid that they'll roll away. And this is absolutely wonderful. Also, there's this smaller baggie, which even has another baggie inside of it to hold a couple cotton balls. So yeah, just a warning, small parts can be choked on by young children, so keep away from young children. I am luckily not a young child, so I should be fine. Anyways, yes, unbagging this and revealing the other bag. And we have a couple of more familiar things. There's a couple of things in here that I know they're for, like the cotton is for plugging the water. That's pretty obvious, or plugging the front of the test tube. That is obvious. Incredibly obvious. Then we also have these things. These things, I don't know what these are for, so please tell me. No, wait a minute, no, this is the thing I know. And if you have seen like my AC Ants kind of unboxing videos, you know that those look exactly like his plugs. His ant plugs. And then there's these things, which I don't know what these are for. Hard to guess, they go together somehow, but I do not know. I just fiddled with it for a little bit. So please tell me what this is for in the comment section as well, if you've ever bought this or you just know. Like maybe if you work with this kind of stuff on a regular basis, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, this was also a really good thing because I have so many 20 millimeter test tubes, and now I don't have to be scared of them rolling away anymore because I have this amazing stuff. So now, let's put this all to the side and go to the next thing, which is this final box. Nice and big. It's almost like a tower. That's called foreshadowing. So yes, looking at this nice and big box and opening it, oh, it is an ant tower. An Ants Canada ant tower small. Yes, I actually need one of these. Because if you all know, my larger wild caught colony has had a die-off within the past couple of years that I've had them. And this is actually a deluxe, so it comes with a magnifying glass and some tweezers and also a pipette. So yeah, that's really cool, but they've become a lot smaller now, so I need a new place for them to live. So this will be perfectly sized for them. So, as you can see, we have a couple of looser items. We have a bit of a length of vinyl tubing and also an Ants Canada test tube. And then also we have this styrofoam bit which holds the rest of the stuff. So if I take this little bit out of the styrofoam, you can see that I, in this bit, have an adapter, nice and small, perfect for these ants to use. And also I have a couple of AC plugs, which are right here. And I need some AC plugs. I'm running low. I actually don't have any left right now. But then also moving on to the main event as soon as I can get it out of the styrofoam. Oh yeah, we also have some sand that came with it, which is good. We'll use that as the substrate. And then the main event, finally, the ant tower small. It comes with a wonderful lid. I'm gonna just zoom in real quick here because it's so small. And so yeah, you can see it has two ports here. You could use a test tube, which you'd actually need the adapter for. So that is perfect. You put the adapter on the test tube and then plug it in like that. It's wonderful. Perfect fit because it's all the same manufacturer. And also you can use those AC plugs from before to plug up the extra opening, or you can use the extra opening to put in maybe some tubing that would lead to perhaps another tower or just another part of a setup. I'll actually be doing both of those things. But then also it comes with this little hole right here, which is for if you wanted the ants to just use this as a foraging space, Ants don't like nesting in places where they have a lot of air current, so that little hole would just allow you to put in like an air pump to circulate air right through that hole. And so that ants would just use, or if you need them to ever move, because maybe say it's getting moldy, you could just get them to move like that. And also, it comes with this handy dandy red film. Ants can't actually see red light, so it's good. We have, of course, the feeding cap and feeding hole. And then, of course, the laser drilled holes, which allow for great ventilation. And of course, the whole lid comes off, and it comes with this thing. And you may be wondering what that thing is for. So if you have a larger species of ant, you just put that in there. If you have a smaller species of ant and you want them to dig up against the plastic, you put that in there and it helps force them up against the glass. But if you have a larger species, you just leave it open like that and you just take that thing out. You can also take off this bottom bit, which is always a bit difficult for me, and you put in something like cotton or sphagnum moss, and then you pour water in, and it allows humidity to go up through those tiny holes that you saw earlier in the bottom. Yeah, more laser drilled holes. And allows the water to seep up through. And back to the red film. The red film, most ants can't see red light. So if you put the red film in, the red film allows so that the ants think they're in total darkness while they're digging, but you can actually still see them. And I've seen Ants Canada use these multiple times before, and they seem to work really well. So yeah, overall, really good. And best part is, I have another. I have a second. Yes, because I needed a second because, as you all know, or may not know, my Formica colony is getting larger every egg. But like, right now they're hibernating. Only coming out to eat or drink every once in a while. But yeah, so this is really good because now I have a space for my smaller ant colony, for my shrinking ant colony, and my growing ant colony. Before I have to give my Formica colony that full on hybrid nest mini, which I still have just hanging around. So yeah, overall, really good. I absolutely love this. Ants Canada is amazing products. I've been using them for all of my ant colonies and they've never escaped unless if I left the lid open for too long. But yeah, just going back through, we have the 2 ant towers, the syringes, and the test tube holder. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I can't tell you how grateful I am for your all support. I mean, I know the channel is very large, but we are a very tightly knit community. So please help us bring more people in. By liking the video, it shows the YouTube algorithm that you all like what I do and helps get me more publicity. It gets me closer to the top of the recommended list. Also, if you like the video, well then you might like more. And if you want to know when more comes out, consider subscribing and then hitting the bell. Hit the bell and you'll know whenever I post my videos. I know I post very irregularly and I'm sorry for that, but I just have such a busy life, as we all do in this chaotic time, in these chaotic times. So yeah, but my sporadic uploading is perfect excuse to hit the bell so that you know whenever I actually upload. And also please consider sharing the video. Well, actually first, comment please. Tell me what the really blunt thing for the syringes was and what the little parts of the ant setup was that I don't understand. You can see them right there. But yeah, and also please share this video with your friends, enemies and frenemies. I mean, honestly, such a good haul this year. I really hope that this year, this 2022, it'll be better than 2021, 2020, 2019. So please share the video. Share the video with your friends, enemies, and frenemies. And I can't wait to use this new stuff in the new year. Animal Introvert out.